Hello everyone, welcome to our episode of SRB TV. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode we are tackling His Dark Materials Season 1, Episode 5.
The Lost Boy.
So previously, our avid adventurers, our adventurous adventurers, made it to a small town, which is the beginning of their adventure up into the north.
Yeah, they finally reach up to the north to a small little town.
We met Lee and his demon.
Yeah, we meet Lee Scoresby and his little bunny demon.
Yeah. Oh, we also get to meet our polar bear of the show, which is Iorek, pretty much.
Yeah.
Who, because of a setup by certain parties, most likely the Magisterium.
Yeah, Miss Coulter, pretty much.
Yeah, they framed the bear for going wild because he got drunk. Because the polar bears don't get drunk.
Yeah.
So he was set up. His armor was taken away, but eventually it gets to a point where Lyla is able, using the alethiometer.
Yeah.
She's able to determine where the polar bear is.
Where the armor is,
pretty
much. Because they realized that pretty much, because Lee's the one who figured out that that the Magisterium are pretty much up there. They are in that area. Even how he mentioned going, nobody, everybody thought nobody would be able to touch the north, but it looked like the Magisterium finally got to the north, where they were paying off certain people to keep the armor hidden, and it looked like they had people secretly there, pretty much, and they had paid off. It was a secret payoff to cover up everything to set up the bear.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That. What else? Mrs. Coulter not only knows where Lyra's father is, but has the current king of the north, which is this
king of the bears, pretty much.
Yeah, king of the bears, pretty much watching guard on the condition he gets to join the
Magisterium, pretty much, because she made that offer to him, and pretty much no polar bear has ever been offered a seat, pretty much at the Magisterium, or magistrate, pretty much.
Magistrate, pretty much, which we don't know if she's gonna hold up her end bargain in the long run.
Yeah, and she wants pretty much full control over, God, I forgot his name. Oh, Osrio, pretty much full control, since they're the ones. Since the polar bears are the ones pretty much keeping him guard, so she wants to be able to control him.
Yeah.
Pretty much to her liking. And she definitely asked, that's another thing too. She asked about the Magisterium also had their own alethiometer. But compared to, what was interesting, compared to Lyra, for them it takes a while because they have to study up and ask it the right question. Compared to Lyra, who's naturally gifted.
Yeah.
And, and she wants to know who Lyra really is, pretty much.
Yeah, so by the end of it, they hire both Lee and Iorek, pretty much to help them on their journey north. This time to go meet a very recognizable witch to.
That was another thing we found out, that not all the witches pretty much are on the right side of things. There's some that are actually at the station helping the Magisterium.
Yeah.
And luckily the one that they're going to go see pretty much. Is against it, pretty much. So they're trying to recruit as many people they can for all this.
Yeah, and so that's where our journey puts us.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Last episode was pretty good. We enjoyed it. We're gonna do the best we can to watch this episode again. We've never read any of the books, and we'll try to do our best to pay attention to a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people state that yes, we do talk a lot, pretty much, but we're just trying to theorize certain things, pretty much, even though there are some parts where they are explaining what's going on. So we'll do the best we can to listen in. We'll try to cut it if there's something important that's being said or anything like that. But for now, let's move on to this episode and see what we're getting ourselves into. We'll see what new things lie ahead for Lyra and the Egyptians, and see what Miss Coulter's got up her sleeve. So let's see what's going to go down here for His Dark Materials, Season 1, Episode 5, The Lost Boy. So let's see what we can find this so-called boy.
But she won't walk alone.
Lyra's kind of
He's
hinting
a
that.
boy whose fate is bound with hers. Together, they will change everything.
Yeah, that's the first time we've ever heard the full prophecy. We've only heard it ever.
Bits and pieces.
We won't basically ever heard it. It's Lyra. You know, basically it's Lyra pretty much. We've never heard there's another pretty much as well.
I think what it is that it's another from another world.
Yeah.
Like that represents it. Or it represents that other world. I think that's what it is, and that's what's going on.
What's interesting is I wonder what makes him unique, because with Lyra, her unique ability is that she can read the alethiometer about research.
It makes sense very much. It's like, what makes him so unique? What's his
gift?
Yeah,
is it just because he's on the other side? You know?
I think there is more, but I think it's a matter of finding out when that time comes.
Like, if his supposed father born there has a demon, does that mean he has a demon as well?
Yeah, we don't know.
Trying to warn me of something.
I suspect it's trying to warn you of everything. We're walking into a blood battle here. But we're ready.
Like now they know what they're up against.
But now it's telling her to try to warn her about something else now.
Well, Marcos is down there. Do you want to go and tell her that her son has to wait because you went off on a whim?
It's not a whim.
We can't let you go, Lyla. This is too important.
Then send me with somebody.
I'm sorry.
Send her with the bear. I mean, shit, the bear.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Send somebody else with her as well.
No, I know that. I know that. Just like, bring the bear too.
Asking her permission.
Yeah, I know
That's what she's doing. Because I know it's your son and it's my friend, but it's like I need to go.
Yeah.
She's like she just doesn't trust anybody. That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Like that movie where it's like she knows what her husband maybe was into or something. It's like don't trust anybody.
Oh yeah, exactly. Okay.
If I
So it's weirdly kind of sound like.
used to you. Here's my number. I'm sorry.
It's weirdly sounding like
He was a good man.
exactly what happened to him, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Huh.
Didn't mean to cause any trouble. I'll go. She comes. She goes. Beep, beep. Your mum's mental,
Knock them
Harry.
the fuck out.
Oh! Damn, right in the fucking face.
What the hell was that?
What's she doing now? Come back inside, Mum. I need to go my stuff.
That's,
Mum.
I'm not gonna try to guess, but.
I think she's like autistic in a way.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of, like a form of autism. I mean, again, we could be completely wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm not.
But just from what I know of, that seems like it.
She's definitely paranoid about something.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the things that's causing her mental illness.
Making it worse.
Yeah. Like, Oriole showing up like that didn't help.
This one.
He is right to search.
Yes.
Witches have known of the other worlds for thousands of years.
Ah.
We are as close as a heartbeat.
I like how she said other
We cannot
worlds,
touch.
not just the other world.
Or see or hear these other worlds. Because the charged particles in the aurora make the matter of this world thin, it is a time when anything...
Wow, that's a bit of a scientific answer.
Anything?
It's when it's its weakest.
Not that. Not him. But Azrael is bringing a great war, and the Magisterium know it. Even the witches
So
want to
he's
see
using,
Magisterium on
he's
fire.
trying to use the dust to help create bridges to the other worlds.
Never,
Or at least the other world as of right now.
Yeah.
when I have not thought of you.
Like, because they haven't said, yeah, they know about dust. I guess the whole thing is about them trying to use this dust.
You're sure
Yeah.
that symbol reader isn't playing some
Untapped energy source.
It never does look far. I don't think it could.
You two be good to each other, okay?
Yeah, somebody did comment that, like, do you agree with you, like, the puppeteering effects are really amazing in this
Oh yeah,
show.
because they really pretty much wanted the actors to feel like something was there always with them.
There you go. Yeah, I think that's all it is. Shit. Considering the mystery around her death of her husband, she's become paranoid.
Yeah, paranoid, but it's also made it worse on her illness.
And her son.
You don't see, this world is broken. It takes
So, like with
extraordinary
Lyra
people
and
to
her
fix it.
father.
Extraordinary people like your dad, like you.
I think his father was just like Lyra's father.
Something is different.
What?
See the key to his research.
And probably instructions of what to do just in case possibly.
Yeah.
That's why she's like, you're not ready yet.
Yeah, she's talking about mantles, you know, stuff
So I
like
think
that.
it's like when he's ready, it's like an instruction of what he's got to do.
Yeah, like with Lyra, they just, like, the head officer went, yeah, it's time. Like with him, it's like, nah, she's not entirely sure.
That's me.
Kill the other bear.
Bears should not kill other bears, Lyra. But I did. I was not of right mind. For such a crime, I was rightfully stripped of all rank and title.
Oh,
I
wow.
was exiled, and your forgotten son has become king. If your father is a prisoner of the Svalbard bears,
You might need them. Soon.
Oh.
No. No, that's you. I was just looking for you to say goodnight.
I'm an idiot.
Come on, just read them.
It's like she just literally gave you permission.
To read them.
That's what she just stated.
Like, don't you want to know why your mother acts a bit paranoid when he brings up your father?
Come on, Gossip. Your mom's been waiting for you. Let me take you to her.
The fuck is going on? He doesn't have his demon.
What the hell?
Did they figure out how to detach a demon from human?
What it feels like is like they detached your soul. That's what
Yeah.
it looks like. You
Well,
know?
yeah,
essentially that's what it is. They're detaching your soul.
Trust me when I tell you that they love you, but this.
This is something they
They
have
won't
to.
want you there for.
Yeah.
We'll be alright.
That's what they meant by it. But pretty much, there's a ghost.
You can give it to
There's
Raptor.
a shell of the person they used to be.
We'll be alright.
That's what it is. That's what the alethiometer did, though.
Just show. Remember, its purpose is always show the truth.
It showed the truth. That's what it did. It showed the truth of what they're doing to the kids, but also, in a way, it was kind of her way of, saying, giving her final goodbyes. It was showing the truth of what they are doing to these kids.
I know, I'm waiting for
I'm
Iorek.
waiting for
Iorek
Iorek
to show up.
Iorek very much to show up.
Yeah.
Ah! Most likely, that's what I think. It's gotta be Iorek pretty much just shows up.
Damn it.
Oh, wait. The station. I think this is the station.
Yeah. Oh, this is disturbing.
Oh, the same outfit. Same outfit they found Billy.
It's like the one Billy was wearing.
Now they know where they're at.
They're in the station. They are at the station. So that was his Dark Material Season 1, Episode 5,
The Lost Boy.
which should have been more called Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. It would be on the world's longest episode title. Fuck.
Or just fuck.
So we did find out that the man Boreal's researching, his son, is part of that prophecy as well. But as far as it goes right now, that prophecy is still trying to come to fruition for the boy.
In a way, it's pretty much it hasn't caught up to him just yet. His journey has not begun, but it's getting close to. Especially again, like you said, it's everything where, again, like you have brought up earlier. She has that special type of gift where she can read a alethiometer. What in a way is his special gift? What can he do besides also being a part of this prophecy of connecting these worlds together?
Yeah.
So it's I wonder. That's just a big question, and makes you wonder what's going down, what's happening.
Right.
It's you see what it looks like. It looks like they kind of already explained to us what's going on here, which is pretty much. He's the station where they're at.
Yeah.
It looks like they're pretty much like I think you said it already, which was they're trying to find a way to disconnect them from their demons.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do, and then when they do succeed, but it looks like maybe Billy was the one that got away somehow. That's the only thing I could think of. Maybe he got away, but I think the longer he's out without his demon, or maybe. Or, they just haven't seen the effects of what happens without the demon. Who knows?
Yeah. We don't exactly know. Also, as far as we know right now, stations just used for all kinds of experiments between children's connection to demons.
Mm-hmm. Maybe somehow it's not disconnecting demons, but maybe whatever they're doing is somehow it is disconnecting them, and they're trying not to do that. So it's like, in a way, maybe they're scrapping them aside, going, they're not going to make it anyways in this winter weather. They'll just die out, type of thing.
Yeah.
We don't know.
As far as we know, he probably did escape, but could barely survive without his demon. And for a fact, it's cold fucking weather.
That too, But, I mean, a alethiometer pretty much, again, it tells the truth, and it's telling the truth of what the station or what the magistrate is really, truly doing.
Yeah. My guess is that they found out where Billy was and then tracked his scent back to, where they took him.
It's either that, or pretty much again they're always on the hunt. They're always looking around, pretty much. So they see, okay, they have a kid or something like that. They have a young child.
I don't know. I think it's.
It could be that. It could be that as well, where they're sniffing out, and this is where they found her instead. So it's like, you know what? We can't find the boy. We'll just grab another child instead. But that's why she covered up her name, because the moment they hear that name, they know, shit, we have to contact Mrs. Coulter, which. We never got her in this episode.
We actually, this is the first episode
we never got her.
We haven't gotten her. We didn't get her at all.
No, it's the first time we got pretty much Miss Coulter free episode, which I don't mind. And we got to learn a little bit more about Iorek, pretty much, and what happened with him. How, in a way, he attacked a bear, and like they said, pretty much it isn't pretty much why he did it. Pretty much, what was the reasoning? He was a prince.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it looked like he was next in line to rule, but because of what happened, this is how he was banished. And I think he was next in line, but they made an offer to maybe his brother, probably. Yeah. Maybe his brother was also a prince, but he made a deal to where they made him the next in line, the king, instead. Yeah. So they had to set him up. So right now, Iorek pretty much it still doesn't know that he was set up. So it's a matter of finding out when that's going to happen.
Just to clarify, the other prophecy kid is named Will. So
yeah, Will's the other, the one pretty much in our world.
Yeah,
in a way, pretty much. And it looks like the mom, she does have a mental illness, but it looks like just on top of the paranoia, it just makes it really worse.
Considering where the father's been and stuff like that.
And like they said, pretty much, this father knew he was going to be gone for a very, very, very long period of time. So that's how come they've been getting monthly payments through a bank account, pretty much, where it's just he's had this set up for a long time.
Yeah.
So, and I think like we said before, I think what's going on is that again, pretty much in our world, his father is Azrael pretty much in this world, where he's also like he's military, but he's also like an archaeologist or somebody who likes to discover new things, and I think that's what it is, and pretty much those letters are preparing him. He maybe he knows somehow he is a part of this prophecy.
Yeah.
Maybe Azrael doesn't know that we don't know yet exactly. If he knows that she is part of this prophecy, but it's getting interesting. It's really getting interesting.
And then Seraphine confirmed the existence of multiple universes, pretty much.
Multiple worlds
that the witches have always
known about it for thousands of years. That there are multiple worlds,
and that Azrael is trying to use dust.
Trying to use dust to create a bridge.
Create a bridge to these worlds.
Yeah, at least to this one world as we know right now. And he's trying to connect to the other world. And that's what he's trying. That's what he's trying to do, pretty much. It's like he wants the world to know, even though there is already kind of like a bridge where that one lord is going to pretty much to try to discover the family. It feels like he wants to make it more of a public door in a way. He wants everybody to know, this exists, this other world exists, and the Magisterium pretty much is literally covering it all up. There is no such thing. There is, this doesn't exist. We're the only world that really exists. So. Whew, it's getting interesting. Every episode.
Yeah, especially consider what the end of this episode is. You already know the episode's mainly going to focus on her in the station.
Yeah, and what the station is really up to. That's what this next episode.
And with that, we're at 3 episodes left of the season, so it'll be interesting to see where we fall by the end of this season at the very least.
Exactly.
Yeah, so good episode overall. Definitely a very heartbreaking episode.
Yeah.
Uncovering more of the truth of what the station's up to, but very interesting to see where they go, pretty much.
Yeah, it is.
Considering where Lyra finds herself now.
In this situation, because she knows she can't really reveal who she is. Because again, the moment they find out, they're going to pretty much call Miss Coulter and put her to the side, pretty much. Keep her, quarantined until she gets there.
Yeah, because she knows full well that she has the alethiometer as well.
Yeah, exactly, and she knows she can't really. She has to play along with this, and just go from there to see what they can do to get her out. The question is, when is the encampment that she was at? How are they going to track or anything like that? What's going to happen? What's going to go down?
Yeah.
But it's getting closer and closer, pretty much, and it's getting more interesting each episode of what's going down, what's happening. But. It's very interesting. I really like where this is going so far. I mean, story-wise. I'm not liking, what's happening to certain people, certain characters, but the story-wise is getting really deeper, and can't wait to see how this all goes down pretty much by the end of this season.
Yeah, so other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around, and if you would like us just a little bit more than anybody else, when it comes to talking about BBC/HBO adaptation series, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this episode, pretty much. Did you really enjoy it? Did you pretty much feel really, burdened down pretty much with this, what happened to Billy? So, was it really disappointing, or you understood pretty much why the alethiometer did what it did pretty much to really kind of say goodbyes for Billy's mother, but also tell the truth pretty much about what Magisterium is really up to. What are your guys' thoughts? Again, for those who pretty much are following along with us, who have never read the books, what are your guys' thoughts on this episode of how everything went down? What are your guys' thoughts and pretty much what could go down in the next episode? We don't really watch any of the promos or previews to the next episode, but even if you do, pretty much, even without spoiling anything, pretty much, what are your guys' thoughts of what could happen in the next episode? Will Lyra, of course, get out of this? It looks like she will, but the question is, how is she going to get out of this? Yeah. How are they going to find her, or what's going to happen, pretty much? Will she find Roger, in there? How are they going to get all these kids out? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction towards this episode. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
And of course, on the next episode of SRB TV, dealing with his Dark Materials, we will be tackling Season 1, Episode 6.
The Demon Cages.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And once again, it's been another His Dark Materials filled episode of SRB TV.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
As well as our other shows.
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust.
at Super React Bros.